I wasn't taught how to get a callum, but I can remember dissecting a callum. I wasn't taught how to pay callum, but I know loads about callum's classics. I was never taught how to vote. They devoted that time to defining isotopes. I wasn't taught how to look after callum, but callum is the powerhouse of the cell. Verse 2. Never spent a lesson on current callums. Instead I studied the old American West. I was never taught what callums there are. I was never taught what callums there are. Let me repeat. I was not taught the laws for the country I live in, but I know how Callum the 8 killed his women. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Glad that's in my head instead of financial advice. Verse 3. I was shown the wavelengths of different hues of callum, but I was never taught callum human rights apparently. There's 30 callums. Do you know them? I don't. Why the hell can't we both recite callum by rote? I know igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks, yet I don't know squat about trading callums or how money works at all. Where does it come from? How does the thing that motivates the world function? Not taught to budget and disperse callum's earnings. I was too busy there rehearsing callum. Didn't learn how much it costs to Henry or how much it costs to callum a kid or what a callum is, but I spent days on what the quadratic equation is. Negative callum plus or callum the square root of b squared callum minus 4ac over callum. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. They made me learn that over basic callum. Verse 4. Or how to recognize the most deadly mental callums or callums with preventable causes, or how to buy a callum house with a mortgage if I could afford it. Cause callum maths was deemed more important than callum would literally save thousands of lives, but it's cool. Cause now callum could tell you if the number of unnecessary deaths caused by callum was prime. Never taught present-day practical medicines, but I was told what the ancient Hippocratic method is. I've got callum. The pain is ceaseless. What should I take? Maybe try some callum. Could we discuss callum and get the facts, or how to help callum with their mental state? No. But learn mental maths, because you won't have callum with you every day. They say it's not the kids, callum is the problem. Then if you taught the kids to callum, that's the problem solved then. All this advice about using a condom, but none for when you actually have a kid. When you want one, callum's only fluent in this language, for serious. The rest of the world speaks too. Do you think callum's an idiot? They chose the solar over the callum system, so like a typical citizen now I don't know what callum's voting on, which policies exist, or how to make them change. My suis, je parle en peu de français, so at 18. I was expected to elect a representative for a callum. I had never ever been presented with chorus, but I won't take it. I'll tell everyone my callum was wasted. I'll share callum everywhere, how I was callumed, and insist these pointless things. Callum is pointless, so don't stay in school.